contributed 27% of the world's GDP. You know what GDP is? 100% you know, wealth. Okay? दुनिया में जो जितना भी वेल्थ था 25 से 27% भारत से जाता था, तभी उसको सोने की चिड़िया कहा करते थे। 1757 के बाद कॉलोनियल रूल शुरू हुआ, अंग्रेज आए और हमारी कंट्रीब्यूशन ग्लोबल जीडीपी को है 25-27% गिरती सिंगल डिजिट में आ गई। आज आप लोग जो है सही माने में, आपकी जो युवा पीढ़ी है, सही माने में आप लोग ये तय करोगे कि जब भारत, जैसे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा है, 2047 तक एक विकसित देश होगा, you are the guys who are going to mold it. So if India becomes, आज we are the 5th largest economy, we are going to be the 3rd largest economy, but when you guys are my friend Amitabh's age और मनोज जी's age और my age, ये तो मेरे से बहुत यंगर है, इन्हीं की एज तक पहुंचोगे तो इंडिया विल बी वन ऑफ द लीडिंग इकोनॉमीज इन द वर्ल्ड, पहले या दूसरे नंबर पे होगी। तो मैं आपको उसके लिए बधाई देना चाहता हूं। दूसरा, मैं आपको बधाई देना चाहता हूं कि जिस दुनिया में आप अपनी एजुकेशन पा रहे हो, और अभी मुझे लगता है आपकी एवरेज एज यहां पे कितनी, 10-12 साल होगी, लिटिल मोर, 12-13, because I see some very young kids here also. Few more years of schooling, then university. अच्छा, हम लोग जब यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ते थे, हम क्या करते थे? आपकी इकोनॉमी का साइज छोटा था, जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज वर वेरी लिमिटेड, तो आप बहुत अच्छा पढ़ाई में करते थे तो या इंजीनियर बन जाते थे, डॉक्टर बन जाते थे, और सोशल साइंसेज में या तो सरकारी नौकरी के लिए अप्लाई कर लेते थे या कोई 1-2 बैंक्स थे, कुछ प्राइवेट सेक्टर कंपनीज थी। आज देखिए क्या हो रहा है। आज की जो आपकी जनरेशन है, यू विल बी प्रोवाइडिंग जॉब्स टू पीपल बिकॉज यू आर ऑलरेडी वर्किंग ऑन टेक्नोलॉजी, ऑन स्मार्ट टेक्नोलॉजी। और अभी जो भाई साहब बोल रहे थे, मेरे साथ जो मंच में बैठे हुए हैं, see what they have done at such young ages. So I am delighted to be here. I have not come to give you a lecture. जब मेरी भी 12-13 साल उम्र थी और मुझे ऐसे किसी कार्यक्रम में जाना पड़ता था, तो मैं पहले पूछता था, लंबे लेक्चर तो नहीं देगा कोई? So I have come to learn from you, to interact with you. और मैं आपको बधाई देना चाहता हूं सबको। ये जो आज के कार्यक्रम में मैं चाहता हो सकता तो if you could have your parents here also, because we would have complimented your parents, congratulated them that they produced some fine children. मुझे पता आप में से थोड़े से नोटी भी होंगे, ज्यादातर वही है। चलिए, यहाँ पे तो गुड बिहेवियर पर लग रहे हैं, पर वो एक तो मेरे वहां पे गुरु हरकृष्ण पब्लिक स्कूल में थोड़े ज्यादा नोटी लग रहे हैं, बाकी तो ठीक है, बाकी तो। Look, India is a great country. Actually, India is a civilization. अभी मैं तमिल स्कूल में जो बच्चे पढ़ते हैं उनको कह रहा था, आपको पता है कि तमिल लैंग्वेज is one of the oldest languages in the world. That civilization, culture is one of the oldest. We draw great inspiration from it. Then Andhra se the. What a fantastic, contribution those people have made. Not only here, all over the world. I'm not singling out anyone. You take any part of India. अब वो कह रहे थे तमिल स्कूल पढ़ते हैं, तमिल नहीं बोलते हैं। Fair enough. The society is running the school without insisting on them learning Tamil. Fair enough. अभी गुरु हरकृष्ण पब्लिक स्कूल के बच्चों से मैंने पूछा, मैंने गुरुमुखी कह रहे हाँ, मैं फिर अगले स्टेप पे जाने वाला था। मैंने कहा पाठ करते हो कि नहीं, पर मैं रुक गया वहां से, पूछा नहीं। बट दिस इज द ग्रेट डाइवर्सिटी ऑफ इंडिया। अरे बता दो, हाउस द जोश? पहुंची नहीं कहीं। हाउस द जोश? वेरी गुड। और मुझे खास करके माय यंग फ्रेंड सिटिंग हियर हु आर विजुअली, such a pleasure. I also went to the school, I think some time ago, and I think I also made some contribution. Was it the same school or the same school? Very good. Same school. Right. So I'm so happy to see all of you here. You know, when I got married, and that was many years ago, I think the first place we visited in order to make, we didn't have CSR then, but we made small humble contributions, was when I recall that incident when I went to your school, and I hope those things I promised are coming up. Please let me know if they're not, then I'll catch the guys who have promised to it. It was a little recently, it was a hall or an amphitheater, I think, if memory serves. Huh? Whatever it is, I'll monitor that and hope it's coming up. Well, more than that, I want to finally conclude. I want to thank all those who, not only because they have large hearts, but I think because they have commitment to good causes. आप सब जो यहाँ बैठे हो और बाकी लोग जिनसे मैं मिला हूँ, आप सबको बधाई देना चाहता हूँ. It is people like you who give evidence in the midst of our long days. Sometimes when we have to listen to all kinds of people who without understanding. But एक बधाई एक चीज और के लिए देना चाहता हूँ. How do you feel now that we've reached the moon, the South Pole? How do you like that? मैंने पूछा एक हमारी बच्ची थी, मैंने कहा आप you want to be an astronaut? थोड़ी hesitate की और physics, chemistry, maths पे. अभी ये small goals पे fixed है. पर physics, chemistry, maths पढ़ोगे आप, STEM सब होगा. और उसके बाद I hope many of you do things that my generation नहीं कर पाए. At least tourism तो कर लेना moon पे जाके. Settle ना भी होना वहाँ पे. Because you're seeing this transition from science fiction to science reality. So great seeing you guys now. I don't want to continue the speeches. I'll go around and talk to you individually and group. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Sir, I'd like to introduce you to the Blind Relief Association. With more than 200 school students and 100 trainees in-house, the association also caters to the need of a large number of persons with visual disabilities.
How do you use smart tablet?
Screen reader.
बैठे यार, बैठो. Screen reader करते हो?
Yes, screen reader की हेल्प से हम लोग टैबलेट्स यूज करते हैं. इसमें हम बहुत सारे जैसे ई-पाठशाला अपनी बुक्स वगैरह पढ़ सकते हैं. डिजिटल इंडिया का शामिल डिजी लॉकर से हम अपने डॉक्यूमेंट पर बहुत सारे कर सकते हैं.
और आपको कभी ऐसे महसूस होता है कि आपको इस एरिया में कुछ और असिस्टेंस चाहिए टू मेक इट ईजियर फॉर यू टू एक्सेस द नॉलेज?
सर डिपेंड करता है सर कि हम जैसे कि हमारे रिक्वायरमेंट्स के हिसाब से सर हम लोग बहुत सारे डिवाइसेस वगैरह रहते हैं. तो वो सर हम बहुत सारी चीज़ें टैबलेट से भी कर पाए हैं. सर बहुत मज़ा आया, आपने सर हमें प्रोवाइड कराया टैबलेट. और सर हमने इससे बहुत सारे एजुकेशन की फील्ड में बहुत आगे बढ़े.
आपको बहुत बधाई देना चाहता हूँ. आई एम टेलिंग यू, आई एम नॉट, don't misunderstand me, we are so proud of you. We are so proud of you that in spite of all the disadvantages that you have to face, आपने पूरा लगा के, and you are participating in the quest for knowledge, not only as equal, I'm sure some of you will do even better than most people. So बहुत बधाई हुआ. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sir, we have Sanjay from the school, Danish from the school who has a question for you. Danish.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर. मैं मोहम्मद दानिश. सर मेरा एक आपसे रोचक सा प्रश्न है कि सर अगर आपको कभी किसी के साथ चाय पे जाने का मौका मिले तो वो कौन होंगे और क्यों?
देखिए, ये एक सवाल आप एक पब्लिक गैदरिंग में पहुंचे. तो मैं, अब मेरी जो एज है, मैं कहूँगा मुझे सबसे ज्यादा मजा आएगा चाय आपके साथ बैठ के पीने. आपकी कितनी उम्र है? 12 साल, 13 साल, 14, 15 कितनी है? हाँ? और 20, गुड. 20 की एज पे आई डोंट नो व्हाट आई वुड हैव आंसर्ड. अगर मैं आपको पूछूं आप किसके साथ चाय पीना चाहोगे?
मैं तो बोलने वाला था कि चले फिर.
इसका मतलब है आपके इवन एट ए यंग एज योर पॉलिटिकल maturity is much higher than mine was at your age. तो मैं तो उस समय पे बोल देता किसी फिल्म स्टार का नाम ले देता, पता नहीं, मे बी नॉट.
सर मैं आप ये क्वेश्चन इसलिए पूछा क्योंकि मैं सर जानना चाहता था कि जैसे आपके आइडिया, इंस्पिरेशन
देखिए आइडियल इंस्पिरेशन, देखिए हमारे में से मेरी जनरेशन जब हम लोग जब पढ़ रहे थे बच्चे 5वीं 6ठी क्लास में थे, वी वर इंस्पायर्ड बाय महात्मा गांधी एक्सेट्रा। बिकॉज देखिए ये जो माइंडसेट होता है ना बच्चों का, खास करके इट्स largely influenced by the forces around. And you know, to gain, become an independent country, the struggles, and then you look at those figures of the national movement to help you become, gain your independence. Mahatma Gandhi, you see, I don't know most of other leaders, but privatization. But as we grew, we became very influenced by those who are contributing to the country. And now I tell you, without any doubt, I'm not only a member of his team, but I'm a great fan of Modi ji for the simple reason he's the one who's producing this transformation from us as a largely developing country और हम चलते चलते विकसित देश बनने जा रहे हैं. So thank you very much and God bless you. और चाय पे चर्चा होगी आपके साथ.
Next we are heading towards Delhi Tamil Education Association. They are running 7 senior secondary schools in Delhi with over 7,000 students and 500 teachers. Mrs. Ranjan Gupta, the principal ma'am. Mrs. Ranjan Gupta, we are having.
You are in Miranda House. Which subject? Physics. आप पढ़ी लिखी थी. Very good. Congratulations. I'm so happy to meet you.
So we help a lot in the school because funds are a big problem for this.
For all everything. Just, frankly, the worthier the cause, the more you have to make an effort to get the fund. But that's all right. If it's a pure business proposition, somebody will put in and get money. But education, though, long term.
And this is purely voluntary and we want to do something.
What's your name, madam?
My name is Radhika Raja.
Miss Radhika. And after passing on from Miranda House, what did you do?
I did my MSc and all that. I was a science child scholar, but my husband was in the civil services.
Which service was he in?
He was in IRS.
IRS, which is income tax or custom? Custom.
He retired as chairman.
What is his name?
N. Raja. So
Which year did he retire?
2002.
2002. I retired in 2013.
He is much senior to me.
Yeah. No, and fantastic. No, I'm very happy. You know, I have a Tamil son-in-law.
Oh, I didn't know.
My son-in-law, my elder daughter, married a boy who she met in the US, and his family is from Chennai. And I'm not telling you, I have always understood Tamil for another reason. I was served in Sri Lanka in those times. So I have a daughter, a granddaughter who's very proud. She says that I'm both Tamil and Sikh.
So nice to hear that.
I was very young and I used to go to my parents were in we had a Tamil family and one of these boys went to Vellore. Congratulations. I'm so happy to meet you. आप कहाँ से हैं? Wonderful, wonderful. But you I couldn't make out straight away. आप बेटे?
Vanakkam, sir.
Vanakkam.
I'm Tanisha, studying in class 7 from Delhi Tamil
sir.
Education Association.
Which sector in Arkepuram is your school?
Sector 4.
I
Sir,
lived in sector
Tanishka.
3. When I was your age, I lived in sector 3. आप भी वहीं से
All the 7 branches have come.
Wonderful.
We are very glad and proud to be in front of our Honorable Union Minister, Shri Hardeep Singh Puri ji, who provided us the tablet to connect our knowledge with the global level. On behalf of our Secretary, Shri Raju Ramaswamy, principals, teachers and students, I thank you so much, sir. The tablet helped me in getting uninterrupted classes. With the help of Techno-8, my lessons became more interesting. When attending the online classes, I was able to get personalized education from my teachers. I could contact them at any time and clarify my doubts via online classes. With the help of the tablet, recently I have witnessed the historic Chandrayaan-3 landing, which inspired me in joining the ISRO. Where traditional lecturing leaves you at your best note-taking skills, video presentations can also be watched and revisited as necessary, which helped me in enriching my knowledge. I assure you, sir, that we will utilize this tablet in the best possible manner. Once again, our heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Union Minister Shri Hardeep Singh Puri and Yuva Unstoppable Organization for providing us with this wonderful tablet. Thank you, sir.
I have no doubt that you will reach ISRO. I have also no doubt that you will contribute and our space program will be even more advanced then. But if you ever need another profession, I think your public speaking skills are so high that I am so impressed. But I would prefer that you became a scientist than become a politician. Okay? But you will do very well. Thank you.
Swati, who has a question for you. Swati.
Please.
I'm Swati from TTEA school. So I have a question for you. What makes you happy?
What makes me happy?
Yes, sir.
To see nice people like you, to see a smile on your face, to make sure that India is growing and the next generation is going to be able to do things that my generation never even dreamt of. Because I tell you something, I spent 39 years as a professional civil servant. I was a diplomat. I had to deal with certain things as part of my life. I'll share one story with you. I think the year was 1992. ISRO then had an agreement with a Russian entity, I think it was called Cosmos, if I remember correctly. And they said that our program was there, that they put 2-year sanctions on both those entities. They say where you are. You're the first country in the world to land on the South Pole. And that's only the beginning. Look, setbacks will come. In 2019, you saw those graphic picture when something didn't work out. And the Honorable Prime Minister, see the way he, met the then chairman of ISRO. It's a picture which I can never forget. In life, to succeed, you will also have setbacks. But then you deal with those setbacks and you gain strength from them. And that's how countries grow. But interacting with you guys this morning, I'm very sure India will be right at the top. Because you guys have that urge, the intelligence, that is what makes it full of energy and, madam, positive energy. And God bless you. That's all I can say. Thank you.
Introducing Kerala School, introducing Vice Principal Yamuna Shekhar Ma'am.
Contacting teachers and also watching YouTube videos which are obviously in science field particularly.
How many percentage of your students are Malayalis?
Say about 70-80%. Yeah.
Are there any non-Malayali students here?
Yes.
What's your name, madam?
Isha.
Huh? How nice. Are you beginning to understand some Malayalam?
Yes, sir.
Speaking it? Huh? This is supposed to be God's own country. Very high literacy rate. Huh? Show them that you can do better than that.
Yes, sir.
Do that.
I'm in that school.
Most of my friends are Madhu, by the way. I mean, it's a fact, but they're all intelligent. But enjoy yourself, and it's a very good education. All the schools here, travel school, this. So you're very fortunate that you're in the hands of good educationists also. So congratulations and God bless you. Thank you.
Sir, Akshay would like to share her experience with us.
Good morning to everyone present here. My name is Akshay and I am a student of last year. Today I stand here as a grateful student to express my heartfelt thanks to Honorable Minister Shri Hardeep Singh Puri for his incredible initiative of providing tabs to children without laptops. This thoughtful step has opened up a world of opportunities for us. The tab is an important aid which has the potential to significantly enhance our project completion process. As programmers, we often find ourselves juggling with complex projects with tight time limits. and it is even more difficult for students like us who cannot afford laptops. Tabs in this context are a valuable tool which can streamline our work and contribute to the successful completion of subjects. I would like to conclude by once again thanking the Minister and you all Hon'ble for investing in our potential and lighting our path towards everything. Thank you.
Don't thank me. Don't thank me. Thank the ecosystem which the Honorable Prime Minister has created. Look at what is happening on the digital front. You see, you have a situation where in 2014, the total number of payments, digital payments as a percentage of GDP was just this much. Now it's whopping. So we are moving. Then technology. I mean, I know we've got very nice friends here who've given you tablets. If I were you, I'd already start looking at the next upgrade, what you should be looking for. And I'm not giving you an idea, I would do that myself. But look, today India is in the lead in all manner of technological frontline research. So I'm very happy that all of you are in the position that you are using this kind of smart technology and that you are helping your education. And I'm very sure that many of you will be helping to upgrade that technology also. Congratulations. Thank you. Sure.
Good morning, sir. I have a question for you. How do you manage stress?
How do I?
Manage stress.
You know, stress, pressure, this all depends on how your mind is wired. One of the things I've learned is that you have to set yourself pretty clear objectives, all right? You should not feel the stress, ideally. That is the ideal situation. Because you should be reasonably confident that your time management and other things. It's when you go wrong. I mean, I was supposed to be here at 11 o'clock, I was 11 minutes, 4 minutes past 11. That's because some phone call I couldn't get off earlier. But you will not feel the stress, provided you reassure yourself that you've done your bit. You know, in our kinds of lives, especially when you come into the political scene, how much the Prime Minister takes on his shoulders. You know, across the way. If you are doing your job and you are sure that the purpose for which you are doing it, the steps you are taking, they are resulting in it, you will not feel the stress. There will be temporary resting. But pressure and stress, I think, depends on how your mind is wired, and you have to wire your own mind. All right? If you don't do your work, I mean, I just tell you, Prime Minister has written a fantastic treatise on managing exam stress. Just read it. But more than that, I would tell you, I mean, I'll give you a small example. Most of you don't appear to me, if you don't study throughout the year, or your mind is elsewhere, and then an exam is coming, obviously there'll be stress. So in other words, you have to create objective conditions for you to be placed in a situation where the stress will not arise. Some will come in the stress, you know, I mean, after all, at the end of the day, you are a person interacting not only with your immediate environment, but with a larger environment. As you leave your school, come into the university, come into the employment world, you have to interact with more. But I think if you prepare yourself by organizing yourself, that's the only remedy against stress. Some stress will still come, but it can be handled. But thank you for asking a very intelligent question. Thank you. Stress. Sometime when I meet you next time, I'll tell you. There are two kinds. If the stress is being caused by someone who I know is trying to create a problem, then I would retort, but in my own way. On the other hand, if I realize I've done something wrong, I will try to correct it. Because there's no point perpetuating a wrong. If I've done something wrong and that's causing stress, there's no point saying, no, I was right. See what you made a mistake on. I'm not talking about an academic issue. Otherwise, sometimes your reactions to people, you later realize maybe that was not correct. Maybe that person required more understanding. Better to reach out to them. You feel much lighter. Thank you anyways. Thank you.
Thank you. Our students are very encouraged. educational and social support. And we are very much thankful to all of you, your team, and I am
How long have you been principal?
last 3 years.
3 years. What's your name?
Gulshan.
You're not Marathi speaking. Very good. Very good.
So we have a student, Ashutosh, who would like to share his experience.
Good morning, everyone. Teachers and present here. I am social class lecturers present here. Thank you for the device which you have given us to make our study a piece of cake. First of all, I want to say that this device has helped me to focus in my studies because I do not have to search here and there, lost my precious study time, and straight away approach to the tablet and get the fantastic results. Second, this tablet also comes with a parental supervision, which helps the parents to keep an eye on the child and monitor the child at how much duration of time the child is using the tablet. And lastly, this tablet has also helped me in my medical studies because I am actually a NEET aspirant and pursuing my graduation with science stream, and help me in medical studies with the 3D diagrams, concept videos, which also increase the students' attentiveness, motivation, and encourage them to interact with these educational tools. First of and lastly, I want to say that the thank you word is not enough for your NGO to the work which has been done by your NGO. Thank you.
One of the advantages of technology and having smart devices and access to knowledge is that you can access knowledge at the press of a button. But you also have to use your mind and make sure that what you're accessing is empirically verifiable, that a lot of stuff goes out there. And because the system is like that, a lot of raw data is picked up. It's not always. So as you use these devices more, you must check, cross-check. But I'm very happy that you're part of that system. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, Nusaba has a question for you from
Yes, sure.
Nusaba.
Good morning, sir. What is your favorite book and why?
Favorite book? My wife has just finished writing a book. That is going to be my favorite book. Okay?
And sir, your wife's favorite language?
She's my wife is a Maharashtrian. So, and it's a story about her mother. Her mother was born many years ago, and her mother's mother died very early. So her father was a progressive farmer, and those society then used to have a lot of pressure on child marriage. So in order to avoid the societal pressures, he sent his 2 daughters, and one of them was my mother-in-law, when they were 6 and 10 years old, to an orphanage or what is called Ahilyabai Ashram in Indore. And they ended up as one of the first postgraduate students in the state of Maharashtra. So I will send you that book when it's published shortly. Okay? Thank you.
The organization to interact with. And our school was established by a freedom fighter and a great personality, Dr. Durgava Deshmukh, in the year 1948. And our education site, Andhra Education Site, runs 5 schools in different parts of the school. And we've got students from all parts of the country and from all languages. And that's about our school, sir.
I'm very familiar with the work that your society does. I'm also very familiar with the work that the Tirupati Trust does on education, etc. So I'm also a disciple, so I have seen the work in education, health. The Tirupati Trust, I went recently, they have a medical center where they have carried out art operations on newly born children. So there's a very rich tradition there. So I'm happy that you are not only maintaining it, but taking it further.
And we have a Telugu language, we teach the 8th standard to every school.
I'm aware of it.
From darkness to light. A cheerful good morning to one in our presence here. This is P.V. Kashika from class 8 studying in Andhra Educational Society, Dr. Durgava Deshmukh Memorial Senior Secondary School IT. Today I am here to share my experience about how the tablet is being helpful for me for skill development in digital tools. I am really obliged to share my words in front of Hardeep Puri, the Minister for Petroleum and Natural Gas, and also the Minister for Housing and Urban Affairs in Government of India. The tablets furnished by the Government of India is really be helpful for the students like me who study studies and who need an educational support from teachers in school and from educational apps or educational contents or videos at home. Going through these educational videos or educational contents through tab is quite comfortable as the screen is quite larger and there is no cause of eye strain. Resting my words, I would like to thank our Honorable Minister Shri Hardeep Singh Puri and you are unstoppable and all of them who get my words. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy that you are putting the tablet to do this. How many of you do the Kuchipudi dance here? Only study, no Kuchipudi? Bharatnatyam. Very good, very good, very good. Bharatnatyam is cool, but Andhra ka dance form is Kuchipudi. Anyway, congratulations. You all look very bright.
And last school, Guru Harkishan Public School, which is on your left, has a total stress around 2,400 students and 107 teachers. Introducing Principal Ma'am Mandeep Kaur. Ma'am.
Good morning everyone. Honorable Union Minister Sardar Hardeep Singh Ji Puri and other eminent guests. First of all, I would like to say we feel privileged to be a part of today's introduction program with Sir, with our students. And on behalf of our school management, we are sincerely thankful to Sir and Mr. Amitabh Shah, the founder of Yuva Stoppable, for providing tablets to our all-rounder students, 50 students, sir. And indeed, it's a very thoughtful and sincere appreciation work done by Mr. Shah. I'm very thankful to him and our students. They were overjoyed and thrilled when they received the tablets. Thank you very much, sir. And they are using it very nicely and their digital content, they are making use of it very properly and in a good manner. Thank you very much. Thank you once again to all the dignitaries. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Principal.
So we have Prabha Assis.
Privacy Score. I'm from Guru Harkishan Public School, India Gate. Receiving this tablet as a recognition for our academic performance has truly enhanced the teacher-student connect. This tablet's digital platform has provided us and it has made me able to ask my teachers questions, send them assignments, and I have received on-time reply from them. They have responded to us within time, and this has proven invaluable for our academic growth. Also, it has provided us, facilitated us with virtual discussions, live sessions, which are breaking the physical barriers and making it easier to connect with teachers and students. Also, I would really like to thank my authorities who have chosen me and my friends for this great opportunity. I would really like to thank Honorable Minister Hardeep Singh Puri. Also, the amazing organizers, You Are Unstoppable, for organizing this session and providing us with the tablets. So, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Very articulate.
We have Hardeep Singh who has a question for you. Hardeep.
Go ahead.
Hardeep has a question. Sorry.
Good morning, sir. Myself, Amish from Guru Harkishan Public School. My question is that what advice would you like to give to today's young generation?
Seriously, should I tell you in front of your teachers?
Yes.
Make use of all the opportunities you get. Okay? Don't take life too seriously. Right? Take advantage of the opportunities. Don't feel any tension. There will come a time when you think that the result that you are looking at is not commensurate with the effort you put in, but that's your best moment. Because then you know how to correct it. And also have fun. I mean, these days will never come back. How old are you? 13, 14? 13, see, I'm a grandfather, so I know where I am. No, I have no doubt that when you are in a good educational institution, you are surrounded by well-meaning people, there will be pressures on you. And some of your faces, you look a little tense. And maybe because you have seen all these other strange people like me around. But nothing is worth it. Education, the home, and the opportunity you get. You know, my generation, when we started learning physics, the previous generation was taught physics. So I'm saying it because there was some physics student here, I don't know, somebody was just now told me. The study of physics ended by saying the atom is indivisible. And then came my generation, that's also now quite old. We started the study of saying that physics, that the atom is divisible, and you know the consequences and in terms of what happened. So knowledge is going to explode. You are being able to access the knowledge. This tablet is just one small instrument. As you grow, you get more sophisticated access instruments, and you start then writing your own software. Many of you will become people who will contribute. Now these new things are coming on. You know, क्या कहते हैं यार उनको AI, Chat GPT और ये. Be a little careful also. I mean, I spoke to somebody was telling me, and he wrote out 2 pages. I was very impressed in 5 minutes. But some of it was gibberish also. You know, it is just collecting stuff from everywhere. So I think as long as you know that what you're dealing with and how you are intellectually, knowledge-wise growing, good days are ahead. So I'm sure that, and don't take everything too seriously. I shouldn't say that in front of your principal, but take discipline is good. Your own discipline is good. But when you study, don't be afraid to ask questions. Because, you know, knowledge is all about seeking the right answers. So God bless all of you. Thank you. Thank you.
So friends, quickly, I would like to say, sir said have a light next to yourself. His and one more thing I learned today was that every time children clap, or anyone claps or says thank you to him, he acknowledges it properly. So thank you, Puri sir, for being here. I would like to invite Sulekha, who's a special girl. I like to think of her as a rock star. You will hear her speak to give a thank you note. Sulekha, please.
का आभार प्रकट करना चाहूँगी, जो अपना बहुमूल्य समय निकालकर हम सबके बीच उपस्थित हुए और अपने आशीर्वाद से हम सभी को कृतार्थ किया। हम सभी को मंत्री जी से मिलने के लिए आमंत्रित करने पर हम आपका तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं। आज हम बहुत खुश हैं, माननीय मंत्री जी से मिलने का अवसर प्राप्त हुआ। यह हमारे लिए बहुत ही सौभाग्य की बात है। इसके साथ ही हमें अन्य विद्यालयों के विद्यार्थियों के साथ घुलने मिलने का अवसर प्राप्त हुआ। इसके लिए भी हम आभार व्यक्त करते हैं और ऐसी आशा रखते हैं कि ऐसी मदद हम सबको सर के द्वारा मिलती रहेगी। और अंत में मैं 2 पंक्तियां सर के लिए कहना चाहूँगी। खुशियों भरी इस महफिल में आज अपनेपन का एहसास हुआ है। खुशियों भरी इस महफिल में आज अपनेपन का एहसास हुआ है। आपकी गरिमामय उपस्थिति से यह कार्यक्रम बहुत खास हुआ है, बहुत खास हुआ है।
Happy that you had children here from schools as diverse as the Tamil Education Association, Andhra Education Association, then the Blind Relief Association, children from Guru Harkishan Public School. So, you know, it's very interesting to see how all of them are utilizing cutting edge technology. And this has been made possible by those who are into philanthropy. And they have done work in terms of smartifying classrooms, doing other things. Today, these young children, bright minds, are recipients of a smart tablet. And they were telling us how they put that smart tablet to use for their own curriculum, to pursue the curriculum, to widen their frontiers of knowledge. And it's a very happy, I must say, I draw a lot of strength and inspiration and motivation when you meet these youngsters. And these are the people, as they are aware of, they are the ones who are going to mold the new India, the Viksit Bharat. And they are the people who will, take the full advantage in terms of follow-up action on the moon landing. So I think it's a very, for me, very inspirational to be with these young minds and spend a couple of hours with them. G20 grouping, which will bring, I think, about 37 or if not more heads of state and government here. But the India which is hosting the G20 is an India which has a very good story to tell. It's an India which has come up from being the 10th largest economy in 2014 to being the 5th largest economy. But nobody's talking about that. They're talking about India is going to be among the 3 largest economies in the world. I just saw this morning, last evening, the results of the growth in the first quarter, 7.8%. 7.8%. Most of the world is not managing 1% or they're not managing quarter-on-quarter positive growth. And if you have quarter-on-quarter decline, it's called a recession. And here our first quarter growth is 7.8%. But more than that, see what you've done in the last few years. And then people used to say, अरे 5 ट्रिलियन कैसे, अरे 4 ट्रिलियन डॉलर बन गई है, अगर 7.8% ग्रोथ हुआ तो कितना टाइम लगेगा? अब 10% on 8% on a growing base. So I have no doubt that the rating agencies, that the international think tanks, which are talking of India being a $26 trillion economy by 2040, 47, know what they're talking about. Which means what? Which means your real estate sector is booming, which means our urban transport. I tweeted yesterday or the day before that the highest ridership used to be 65 lakhs in a day. Today the highest ridership is 68 to 69. और अभी वो रक्षाबंधन वाले दिन का गिना नहीं है. It may be 70 lakhs. 70 lakh people are riding in the Delhi metro every day. Now see how that means. See our petrol consumption, our diesel, our transition to greener fuels. In 2014 we used to mix 1.5% of biofuels in our fossil fuels. Today you have 3,000 bunks already retailing E20, which is a 20% mixed biofuel. Our target of 20% blending was 2030. We brought it forward to 2025. So the country is making progress in so many areas. In the housing front, housing ministry, in 2014 we used to only process 15% or so of the waste that we produce, kachra. Today you are reprocessing 76%. Soon it will be 100%. So that is what changes the country. But more than that, I think it's these young students. These are students who are studying in Delhi, but students all over the country. I go to different states, and what I see amongst the students, what's happening in the education system. Let me tell you, on the journey to be Viksit Desh, education, 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 and skills. And that is what you're seeing. You provide the basic ecosystem, philanthropes help out, business community helps out, CSR helps out. But at the end of the day, you see a country which is very dynamic and on the move. Going to answer this thing will all come in the public domain exactly very soon. बहुत penetration, digital India is going. ममता जी बन जाते हैं दावेदार, किसी दिन नीतीश जी बन जाते हैं, किसी दिन कोई और
Rashmi.
I'll take a photograph.
और चाय का बोला है आपने लेके
जाएगा होगा. Take your number.